This presentation is intended to be a brief preview of the Task Builder design environment. We are going to talk about some of its basic features and of the main tools that are part of it. We will shortly consider the reasons why we have decided to bring forth this project, and we will discuss for which kind of developer it has been especially conceived. At the moment, the code development work for this project is still not concluded. Thus, it may be possible that some statement made during this presentation may become wrong in the future. In the meanwhile, we are also granted the right to decide to make some graphical changes to the user interface. Therefore, some screen captures I will present here may not be identical to those you will be able to obtain by running the final release of the product. The Task Builder design environment provides a so-called IDE, Integrated Development Environment, which offers a wide range of tools that allow modifying the original behavior of the standard ERP product by altering its structure or by customizing some of the application objects it contains. Commonly speaking, we can look at it as a container of various development tools that are dedicated to anyone who wants to build a new Task Builder application, implement additional modules, or more simply customize existing applications. In this manner, the IDE is intended to include different tools as plugins, thus allowing selective installation of all the available components and further diversified use of their functionalities. The general meaning of the term refers to a not self-sufficient component that works with a major software package to enhance its capability by adding specific functionalities to it. Obviously, all the tools made available for the IDE must provide a simple and intuitive user interface. Our intention is to ensure full compatibility between all the plugins. They must have similar operating behaviors so that the whole IDE can be perceived as a coherent and homogeneous object in regard to both appearance and way of use. Moreover, the use of the greatest part of these tools must not imply any knowledge of the C++ programming language. First of all, the philosophy behind the IDE development work considers the different skill and experience levels of its possible users. We are going toward a new way of intending and expanding the scope of customizations, whereby all the actions that seem to be rather complex take place in a separated environment, that is, the IDE, which has been thought to be more suitable for our dealers than for end users. It's still convenient to provide every Mago.net user with the ability to take advantage of a minimal set of customization functionalities that belong to the Task Builder framework, and that can be activated in place, that is, that can be started directly from a running instance of Mago.net. So the user is able to make his product installation as ergonomic as possible, fully satisfying some of its practical needs. By the way, in considering the application menu, we have at our disposal the functions that manage the favorites menu. There is also the way of modifying the order, the dimensions, or the visibility of the columns that are used inside the grid object, which displays data in tabular form. Besides, we are able to define new fonts and formatting styles that can be applied to data. All that can be accomplished by a highly skilled dealer who knows well how to use our ERP product, or even by an unusually smart end user. Then there is the dealer who is used to take more care of his customer, leading him through the whole process, which involves product installation and configuration, and who knows how to customize Mago.net in a more enhanced manner. This professional will have on hand a specific version of the Task Builder design environment which lets him perform customizations for almost all application objects, ranging from menus to reports or forms. At last, there is another dealer profile which refers to those who really develop code for our product and have a lot of technical knowledge. This kind of dealer has a complete IDE version which enables him to create his own applications based on the standard ERP product, and also to debug them in order to find out what is the possible reason for wrong results. This is the schema presented in its outline of the common classes of dealers that we usually meet. An aim of the Task Builder design environment is to assign more importance to the central figure, that is, the expert consultant, providing him the ability to increase his business by offering more enhanced technical services to his current clients, thus giving the chance to easily win new ones as well. We must notice the fact that actually the greatest number of our dealers belongs to this class, and therefore improving their chances of having success is an interesting business opportunity. At the present moment we have arranged the Task Builder design environment with several functionalities and basic components, and we have already worked on the development of some plugins that I will list here. The menu editor is a tool which is intended for graphical editing of application menus. Every Task Builder application is equipped with a known command menu, and the menu editor has been designed to give an immediate visual feedback of editing operations carried out on an application menu. Thanks to the Metadata Checker plugin, we are able to perform syntax check and semantic analysis on the application files that contain metadata. In a Task Builder application we have a great number of configuration files, most of them in XML format, that describe many application objects and sometimes direct some functional behaviors. Often the bad functioning of an application is just due to errors made during the process of writing up these files, and in some cases it might be very difficult to discover the real cause of wrong behaviors at runtime. This tool offers a fast and easy way to test earlier whether there are really mistakes in the metadata files or not, and it gives the chance to correct them soon and potentially to prevent program bugs. The Task Builder wizard, which is so far available as a standalone program, has been ported to the IDE as one of its plugins. This tool caters to automatic code generation and helps us in the design of a new application. It lets us easily define the main application entities, providing guided procedures